not the people involved that will not let the past go. It's people that's around, especially if you're in the spotlight. People tend to talk about the same things over and 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 over, like they will not let it go. What's up, guys? If you clicked on this video, then we are almost into the new year. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope that everybody plan on being the best version of themselves in 2023, which is why I decided to do this last video here in December of 2022, because I'm leaving everything that was negative, that didn't bring me peace, the past, anything that is hindering me or stopping me from being the best version of myself, succeeding in 2023, is being left right here in 2022. Before I start this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you have your post notification bell turned on so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. Also, guys, make sure you click the link in the description down below and follow me on all my social media accounts. I know that a lot of people end up having a New Year's resolution and they end up sharing it publicly. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I have it written down, it's in my mind, and I will not be sharing what my New Year's resolution is. However, I have wrote down a couple things that could potentially hinder your New Year's resolution if you continuously repeat the same things that you did in this year right here. As they say, repeating the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result is insanity. No, seriously, you're insane. But seriously though, no one wants to make the same mistakes that they made the previous year or the year before that or the year before that. So let's start this new year off with positivity, with peace, and with one thing in mind, that's succeeding. Because I did not want to forget, because I am a very forgetful person, I gotta write down everything, put it in my phone, on the refrigerator. Like, I literally have to do that. And hey, you can do that for the New Year's too. That way you can get more organized and more prepared, and that way you won't be there. But I wrote down 6 things that I feel will be very, very helpful to you, so that you can actually, for the first time, execute your New Year's resolution. Now, he never said that the road was gonna be easy, but he did say those that come against you with negativity, those that come against you to curse you, it will not prosper, and that he will never leave or forsake you. So, number 1, be at peace. I mean, in your real life, on the internet, if you are a social media influencer and you are in the spotlight, just be at peace. You know when something is not making you at peace. You're constantly waking up mad. You're up at 2, 3 in the morning talking about the same thing over and over and over. You spend hours on the phone or hours on social media, or just hours, just countless hours talking about negativity. Things that are negative, that is poisoning your soul, that is cursing your future. Be careful on who you allow in your space. Be at peace. You should wake up in a good mood. Even if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you have the power to control your entire day. You can either let negativity influence you, or you can turn that negativity into positive energy. But the choice is yours. Once again, You know, if you are not at peace with yourself, with your life, hey, no one says that you have to have it all together when January 1st come around, because that's literally less than 24 hours. But what I am saying is that if you continue to do the same things that you did in 2022, you're never gonna reach that goal that you've been wanting to reach. And when I wrote these notes, I analyzed my entire life, and believe it or not, the things that was going on last year in 2021 did not happen this year in 2022. The next thing, be less accessible. I cannot stress that enough. If I actually went down and through there with you guys, y'all would be shocked. I thought that my issues was really on the internet, because I really didn't have any problems in my real life. Like, everybody know I'm a very likable person, very warming. I have a very welcoming spirit. I never would have thought that people that I was talking to in real life was bringing situations to the internet. So guess what? Those people will not be going with me into the new year. I literally had to cut them off, and even though it was painful to cut them off, I have to do what's best for me. And any sign of disloyalty, you have to go. One thing that I have learned in all of these years, especially being on social media, because even though, you know, people have their own expectation of who you are supposed to be and what they want you to be, some people only want you to grow so far. Some people only want you to build so far. And some people only want you to be successful to where it accommodates them. Once you exceed that, then it's a problem. Then that's where all the hate comes. That's where all the bashing comes. That's where all the disloyalty comes. But guess what, guys? Loyalty does have an expiration date. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. A boyfriend today could be an enemy tomorrow. A husband, a wife today could be an enemy tomorrow. And the thing about it is, guys, when you become less accessible, it eliminates, like I said on Instagram, and I'm going to repeat myself, it eliminates lies, betrayal. It eliminates jealousy and envy, frenemies. When you're accessible, you tend to end up trusting people. You just start talking and talking and talking and talking, and that's me. Or the other person tends to just ask you questions, ask you questions, ask you questions, and before you know it, especially if you're talking to a person, you done told all your business. So guess what? When y'all fall out, expect to see it again. And for those of you that are not social media influencers, expect to see it in real life. Especially if you live in a very, very small community. People are gonna be looking upside your head, looking at you all crazy and stuff, because guess what? People rarely tell the truth on the real reason why people fell out. And sometimes you didn't even have to even fall out with that person. They just have this crazy personality disorder or whatever, to where they feel like you talking about them, and where they just feel like, you know, you're against them because they don't want to be on your team anymore, or they never had their agenda was never to be on your team to begin with. I'm the type of person where if I don't like you, I'm not gonna keep up with you. I'm not gonna watch anything that you're doing, especially if it's talking negative about me. That would be insane for you to sit there for hours and watch somebody bashing you, degrading you, trying to destroy your character. That would be insane. So don't watch it. You don't have to watch it. You know what a video is gonna be about just by the title or that person. If that person is always putting out negative content, then why are you watching it? Why are you listening to people talk bad about you? That's insane, sis. There's plenty of people that think the world of you, that would love to be a part of your life, that wants to be a part of your life, but you can't go and find what God really has for you if you still latching on to people that don't mean you any good. You know that you heard them talking about you, but then you still want to come around. You know that they don't really like you, but yet they invite you over for New Year's, and where you gonna be at? Over there for New Year's. No, take a stand, sis. Be less accessible. Literally, be less accessible. Go missing, become the best version of yourself, and then when you pop out, you pop out. Next thing, let the past go. This is very hard for some people to do, especially people that are just very, I'm not gonna use the word obsessed. Normally, It's not the people involved that will not let the past go. It's people that's around, especially if you're in the spotlight. People tend to talk about the same things over and 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 over. Like, they will not let it go. Every day is talking about the same thing that was just talked about 10 months ago, that was just talked about 11 months ago, because they do not know how to let it go. And it don't even have anything to do with them, but they will not let it go. Because why? People hate change. People hate watching other people grow. Just because they don't want to let go of your past does not mean that you have to hold on to your past because they have not let it go. Let it go, sis. What was supposed to have happened, what was supposed to have happened. You couldn't have done anything to change it even if you wanted to. It was already written in the good book, according to the good man upstairs. Don't cry over it another day. Don't weep about it another day. Stop talking about it another day. Life really does go on, and it's nothing you can do about it. You have been dealt the cards that you are going to be playing, and it is up to you to decide, am I going to let the past define me? Am I going to let the past change me? Or am I going to move forward with the many blessings that I have? Because if you have a house, you're blessed. If you have your health, you're blessed. If you're not walking in the cold, you're blessed. If you got lights, water, food, you're blessed. Even if you got $100 in your bank account, you're still blessed. You're not broke. $100 is not broke, sis. Now 25 cents is. You can't get none with 25 cents. But please, do yourself a favor. Let the past go. Just because one door closes or somebody says no or somebody walks out of your life, that don't mean that person doesn't dictate anything. That person doesn't dictate your future. If one door closes, go up the hallway, open up another one. God's not gonna let us fail. Faith without work is dead. He is not going to let us fail. So stop thinking that you're gonna fail. And to be honest with you, if you do fail, that's God's protection. And if you're failing, that means you're trying. If you're not failing, then that means you're not trying. Next thing, spend less time on the phone. When you spend less time on the phone, one, you can get more done for yourself, for your kids, and you can work on those goals towards your future for you to be successful, for you and your family. Also, that eliminates running your mouth, telling your business to the wrong people. Some people only reach out to you and want to be accessible to you because they want to know your business so that they can later have something to tell. Less time on the phone. It's too much stuff that needs to be done. Too much stuff that needs to be done. And especially if you have multiple kids like me, every minute, every second, every hour, every day, every year counts. Because time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. Nobody at all. You can either be one of those people that sit there and let your dreams go by because you're content with where you are, or you can start utilizing and applying some of that pressure to become the best version of yourself. Because guess what? Being poor, it is hard being poor. Being rich, it is hard being rich. So why not be the best version of yourself, work hard, dedicate your time, make sacrifices to do the hard work to become rich, or wealthy, I should say. Because it's gonna be hard work being poor. You're gonna be stressed out. You think your health is gonna fail you. You're gonna be worried about the wrong things. You're not gonna be able to sleep at night. When you can just sacrifice time and sleep to really create multiple streams of income, wealth, all of that. Find a way to have tunnel vision. Everything that I just said before I got to this point goes into having tunnel vision. That means set a goal and keep your eyes on that goal. There's gonna be people that's not gonna like you. It's gonna be people that's talking about you, talking about your kids, talking about your mama. So what? They talked about God. We too old to be, we're getting older. Especially if you're born in the 90s like me, or even the 80s. We should not be worrying about what somebody else thinks of us. That's none of our business, and it's childish. How somebody feels about us, think about us, whatever, that's their business. It's not your business, okay? Everybody is not gonna like you, so what? Everybody is not going to like you. It could be because, you know, I don't know, it could be because your real nails is long. Y'all both can have split ends, but she mad because you getting less cut off your hair than hers. Nobody knows, but it's not your business. Anytime you take time to watch a negative video that's about you, to listen to a negative conversation where somebody is bringing you negativity on what somebody said about you, anytime you take your eyes off of the prize is your success. It's gonna get delayed every year. Every year. One of the main things that I realize is it takes a lot of pressure to be successful. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of dedication. Some people don't like you because they see that you have potential and you're on the rise, whether that's on social media or in real life. People at the workplace is mad because they know that you have the potential to get promoted to make $5 more than what they got. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't ever let anybody make you feel less than. Stop trying to trace lies. You won't believe all the lies that I've heard about myself, I've seen about myself. I know the truth. You don't gotta prove nothing to nobody but yourself and a man above. Nobody's perfect. If you done things to hurt somebody, you need to apologize to the Lord. As long as you made it right with God, then that's all that matters. But keep in mind, just because you apologize to the Lord, the Bible do say you reap what you sow. So a lot of people will be getting their karma. Now, if you've attached yourself to the wrong people, or you've allowed the wrong people to attach themselves to you like I have in my past, then it looks like you're getting your karma for something that you never did to begin with. But that's because you keep allowing the wrong people to be in your life and you're too accessible. So while other people are supposed to be getting their karma, it looks like you're actually getting yours when really you're not. You're just aligning yourself with the wrong people. So again, be at peace. Be less accessible. Let the past go. Less time on the phone. Tunnel vision, okay? Tunnel, which means tunnel vision. That means somebody talk about you and your mama and your kids, whatever. Somebody degrading your character and trying to destroy your character and your reputation. Who cares? Block it out. People, if they don't like you, you can't make them like you. You can't do nothing to make them like you. They're just not gonna like you. They probably don't even like themselves. Move on from the negativity. Okay? Keep your good news and your bad news to yourself. But again, like I said, you don't know who a frenemy is. You don't know who you're laying down next to. People wake up feeling different every day. A lot of people are really just doing what's best for them. There's a lot of childhood wounds that has not been taken care of, which has caused us to make very, very bad, poor decisions. A lot of people are just accepting the cards that, you know, they have been dealt. And at the end of the day, if you know that you've done everything that you can do for a person, that you was very good to that person and they still do you dirty, move on from it. Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with a single soul. And I'm telling you this because I realized so many of my mistakes because I was running my mouth over things that was going on in my personal life. It caused the enemy to get a peek inside of my life, not knowing that they was on the outside wanting what I had to begin with. A car, a house that got stairs in the inside. It could be anything. You'll never know because guess what? They're never gonna tell you. So don't even try to figure it out. And another thing, just because somebody wronged you don't mean that you gotta wrong them back. It don't say nothing about you, it says everything about them. But again, life goes on. Your good news, only share it when it's time. I made that mistake on social media so many times. Running my mouth too soon, showing things too soon, and guess what? The enemy came right on in there and tried to destroy it. And I said try because guess what? I've learned to keep my good news and my bad news off of social media. People judge based off of what my view count. They judge based off of my subscribers. When no, in real life, for the first time I could say I actually have it going on. But nobody would know that on social media because I'm not gonna allow anybody on this platform to ever try to come in and take from me and my kids. When the time is right for me to share the good news, I would have been doing this. I would have been a pro at what I'm doing behind the scenes before you would. Out here, I've been doing this for 2 years now. But always remember this, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off because I actually have a date tonight. And I gotta get cute. Always remember this. You have the power to your success. You can either curse your success with what comes out of your mouth, or you can bless, or you can have an amazing, successful life based off of what comes out of your mouth. Your mind, if you're a negative thinker, you have to recondition your mind. Stop watching things that are negative, especially when it's about you. When you already know firsthand that a person don't like you and all their videos is about you, why are you watching it? It's all to get in your mind and your head anyway, to make you feel bad about yourself because they feel bad about themselves. To make you feel less than because they feel less than. Because think about it. If a person had a big ass house with a nice ass car with millions of dollars in their bank account, a family, I mean kids, husband, all that good stuff, why would they need to be degrading another person? Because they would have it all, right? So when you find somebody that's constantly talking about you, creating problems, throwing shots, throwing shade, whatever the case is, that's because they don't have it all together. And they'll never have it all together if they continue to focus on you and your life. Because guess what? Nobody's going to hand you anything in this life. This world will eat you up and spit you out. Okay? And if you're waiting around for somebody to hand you something, you're just going to be waiting. Because the key to success lies in your hands. You literally have to create the life that you want. Nobody's going to create it for you. Don't share your hopes and dreams with nobody. Write it down, take a mental note, do whatever you gotta do. Keep your dreams, your hopes, your prayers all to yourself. There's people out here that really be doing some crazy things because they don't like you. They don't just mind their business. Oh, I don't like you, I don't mind my business, I'm not gonna watch you. No, they want you to know that they don't like you. So don't feed into it. If there's somebody sending you negative things, especially a video or what somebody said about you on Facebook or in real life or whatever, tell that person one time not to send you nothing else. And if they don't respect your wishes, then cut them off. Because guess what? We're not entertaining anything negative in 2023. And guess what? If that's your goal, if your #1 goal is to be at peace, be successful, and to ignore anything that's negative for 2023, guess what? Those people want to prove you wrong. They want to prove that you ain't changed. All I gotta do is talk about your kids. All I gotta do is talk about your mama. Everybody else, oh, I'm gonna get a reaction out of you. You know what they're doing, so don't even feed into it. It's a trick of the enemy because people, if they see you on the rise, they don't want that to happen. I'm the type of person where I don't gotta like you, but I don't want you doing bad. I cannot like you right now and go outside and you stranded on the side of the road and I'm gonna help you out. That's the type of person I am. Bye, I still don't like you, but I don't want to see you out here in the cold, you know what I'm saying? But then there's some people out here, if they don't like you, they don't want you to be blessed. They don't want you to be happy and smile. Get up, do your hair, do your makeup, put on some clothes. Don't be going to Walmart with a button on or pajamas on. Look good, smell good, feel good, do whatever you gotta do to get it done. No excuses this year, okay? We sacrificing time, we sacrificing sleep. We can have all the time in the world when we become successful. We can sleep when we become successful. But even when you become successful, I'm learning, you're still not gonna be able to sleep because you gotta continue to sacrifice to stay successful. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. I think it's been long enough. I think that you guys have gotten the points. No negativity, be at peace, have tunnel vision, less time on the phone, and y'all know what the other one was, okay? I love you guys. Happy New Year's, and I wish nothing but blessings upon each of you for y'all year. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat some greens for money and peas for good luck. I don't believe in none of this stuff anyways. I was just doing it because it was a tradition. What I do believe in is God, and I believe in whatever mistakes that I have made along the way, that he has forgiven me for those things. And I believe that 2023 is gonna be an amazing year for me. And I just ask that if you guys is really LBE gang, I don't want to watch, I don't want to see anything negative. Don't send me anything negative. Don't message me anything negative, because I don't care. And if you continuously send me anything that's negative, I just won't open up your DMs anymore. And that's another thing. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Spend less time on social media. If you know it's toxic, if you know it's draining, stay off of social media. You don't have to get on social media. Some people, and I used to be, you know, I used to do it too. But the first thing that you should do in the morning time is pray. It shouldn't be rolling over to get on your phone, okay? So, less time on social media, less time on the phone, less time watching negativity, entertaining negativity. We're not doing that this year. And we're gonna have an amazing year. And I don't care who comes against us, we're not gonna let it prosper. God himself ain't gonna let it prosper. And if, you know, negative people gonna be negative people, they probably gonna watch this video and find something negative to say. So let them be who they are. We don't gotta entertain it. We don't gotta do that at all. What we gonna focus on is being the best version of ourselves. And to be honest with you, it could be worse. You could end up like them. You could have came out and ended up like them. Alright guys, I love you. See you guys next year.